Hi, this is Carolina. Today I wanted to share with you 5 sites that you may want to check before you go into contracting a property. So the first one is concerning the safety of the neighborhood that you may be moving into. If you're not familiarized with the area so well, as real estate professionals, we are not allowed to comment on the safety or their lack of any particular area in the city. The New York City Police does have a crime map. So I'm putting all the links on the description of this video so that way you can go in there and check out what your area's incidence of crime is. The second one is the quality of the schools in the area. This is of course more relevant for families that have children, maybe for larger apartments that later on will be sold to families. You can also find all of these records online. So the first link that is below, it's to first find which school would be considered your zone school. And then the second link is to actually be able to look at the report card of the particular school. So that'll give you an idea in terms of how the school stats and grades stand in comparison to the rest of the city. The third is, if you're curious to learn about projects that may be happening in the neighborhood, you can go to a website that's called YIMBI. I think it stands for Yes in My Neighborhood, Yes in My Backyard. And you can go onto that site, and then in the search bar, you can put address, you can put a neighborhood. It allows you to filter things and to be able to see what projects have been approved where and for what. It's kind of like an informational website that just has those permits as news. And then the fourth, if you are interested in checking or confirming the tax bill of the property, the tax that people pay on it, and to make sure that the taxes are up to date. I mean, clearly your lawyer will be taking care of that, but in case you feel curious and wanted to look at, another part that's interesting in this part of the site is that you can also see an assessment of the property in accordance to timeline, meaning you can see how much it's valued over the last 5 or 10 years. So that could give you a really good idea of how good of an investment you're making. And then fifth, but not last, is you can go to the Buildings New York Department website or New York's Department of Buildings and be able to check out the incidences of complaints or violations that there may be for the particular property that you're looking at. Again, of course, your lawyer will be looking into all of these and they'll be making sure that the property is good to go. But in case you were curious and wanted to peruse a little bit some of these sites, they can provide you some really good information and insight. Again, Carolina Waliki here. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Have a good day.